31 years old, single. The 11th day of overtime. My final thought was, I never even got to post a single update on social media. Where am I? In my past life, even at my poorest, I could at least borrow some money. In this life, I don't even know where to turn. Kue. Lairuwa from Wang village sent word. He's willing to pay 800 wen as a dowry. Old Shen's daughter isn't a burden. Then what do you suggest we do? With your crippled leg and this broken home. Mother, I'm not marrying anyone. I will support this family. With what? That boat. It's very old, indeed, but it can still be fixed. Yuan, no. Kue. This time, I will never live a mediocre life again. Who tore the Path to the Sea manual? A broken boat. A fragmented Path to the Sea manual, and a father who refuses to speak. Beneath the waters of this fishing village, there is much more hidden than just fish. Father, this handbrake was left by grandfather. In his youth, he was the best fisherman for miles. But later, stop asking. There are pages missing from the middle. I said stop asking. It's useless. Go to sleep. The spring equinox is the day after tomorrow. The hands that held a mouse in my past life must hold a knife in this one. Pine branch resin. Hemp fiber and gold leaf. Shell ash and tianfeng wood. The traditional repair methods grandfather taught are worthless in the 21st century. But here, they are black technology. Oh, Shin girl, you're repairing the boat? Take a word of advice from your auntie, marry while you're still young. This boat. It's better off as firewood. Auntie. That iron pot of yours has been patched 3 times and you're still using it. The pot is worth mending. Why isn't the boat? It's a bit ugly, but it works. Father, I'm heading out to sea tomorrow. No. How can you go out to sea alone? The family's grain is running low. She's only 19. What if something happens at sea? She's right. It's been long enough. Don't worry. This is my second time around, I'm not afraid. Hey, Shin girl. The water over there is deep and the waves are rough. Don't go. This girl has gone mad. Her father's leg is broken. The family depends on her, yet she dares to go into the deep. They stay by the shore and leave it to luck, catching only a few scraps their whole lives. According to the passage in the Path to the Sea, at the confluence of warm and cold waters, the real schools of fish aren't near the shore. The water temperature is warm. The current is receding from south to north. Fish migrate chasing the warmth. They will be in the mixing zone of the currents. Heaven is providing for me today. Just a little more. This one haul is worth a month of theirs. Ha ha ha, enough for now. The boat is going to sink. Another wasted trip today. Wait, isn't that the Shin family's broken boat? Good heavens. What is that? How can there be so many fish? This must be 200 pounds. I've been fishing for 30 years, and I've never seen a school like this in my life. Such huge fish. Girl, where did you catch these? Are there more in that area? Tell us quickly. It's not that I'm lucky, it's that my method is correct. In the southeast, where the watercolor changes, that's the gathering spot for the schools. Father, we're not having wild vegetable soup tonight. How long has it been since we ate this well? A pound of fish currently costs 3 wen. 200 pounds of fish is only 600 wen. Once the news spreads tomorrow, everyone in the village will go to that part of the sea. By the day after, no one will buy fish even at 1 wen for 3 pounds. In this era, there are no fish balls or fish sauce. No one knows how to make seasoned dried fish. Fresh fish is cheap. But what if it's turned into something else? A fish is just a fish. But in her hands, it is about to become something this era has never seen before. Yellow croaker, 3 for 1 wen. 3 fish, interested? As expected, yesterday it was a monopoly. Today, it's dirt cheap. Even if I sell all 200 pounds, I won't get a bag of rice. I can't sell it like this. I have to change the strategy. Fish for sale. Kue, what are you doing? Mashing perfectly good fish into a paste? Sigh. Mother, just watch. The soul of a fish ball is in the kneading and beating. In my past life, on a business trip to Fujian, I ate authentic fish balls. The shop owner said if you don't beat it 100 times, it's not bouncy. This is made of fish? Made of fish meat, they're called fish balls. Shin girl, what smells so good? Kue. Is this available in town? No, not in the whole county. You're the only one, girl. Your brain is just like your grandfather's. What are you planning? Father, mother, fresh fish is everywhere, and no one wants 3 for a wen, but fish balls are different. No one else in the county knows how to make them, but there are fixed stalls in town. You're a stranger showing up. Will they even let you set up a stall? I have another way. Rest for a bit, it's almost time. We leave at dawn. In my past life, the furthest I walked was from my desk to the break room. In this life, it's time to head to the battlefield. What she didn't know was, the street where the town fair is held was much harder to claim than she imagined. I've searched all morning. Every decent spot is taken. Hey, this is my spot. Go, go. This is also yours? It doesn't have your name on it, but I've been here for 8 years. Where did this wild girl come from? Get lost. This location is as bad as it gets. Selling normally here is a dead end. Without the advantage of location, I can only use another advantage, the aroma. What's that smell? So fragrant. Yes, where is it coming from, mother? I want to eat that delicious thing. What is this? Fishball soup? Made with fresh fish meat, the only one in the whole county. 2 won for a bowl. No charge if it's not delicious. Here. Fish can be made like this? Another bowl. There's something good in there. Go and have a taste. This freshness. I haven't even tasted anything like this in the restaurants of the provincial capital. Don't worry, don't worry. One bowl at a time. There's more in the pot. One won. 2 won, 3 won. In my past life, I worked overtime until I dropped dead, earning 8,200 a month. In this life, I'm crouching in a broken alley selling fishball soup, and I've earned 114 won. But these 114 won, every single one of them belongs to me. Manager, those white balls that girl was selling. Should we? She's just a wild girl from a fishing village. Father, mother, 114 won today. This proves there is a market. But if I just sell fishball soup by myself, I'll earn 200 won a day at most. I have a bigger idea. What idea? Fishballs are only the first step. I also want to make 2 other things. One that can be stored for over 6 months. And another that can transform the flavor of any dish. But there's one condition. What condition? Salt. All the salt we have. All of it? Then what will we eat? 114 copper won. This was the first bucket of gold she earned in this era. But the next bet she's about to make is much larger than this. One person's trash is another person's gold. Kue, you're wasting all the salt on rotten fish. What will our family eat? Father, I know you're worried. But this isn't a waste. You're still being stubborn. If this isn't waste, what is? What can you do with fish scraps and gills? They'll stink in 3 days. They won't stink. Salt kills bacteria and prevents decay. The fish meat will slowly decompose and ferment in the salt. In 3 months, when we open the jar, the liquid that comes out is called fish sauce. Fish what? The most savory seasoning in the world. Just a few drops in a dish, and the flavor will be tripled. In the whole county, in the whole prefecture, no one else has this. 3 months? You're making the family go without salt for 3 months. This is only enough salt for 10 days. Within 10 days, I'll go back to the fair to sell fish balls. I'll make enough money to replace the salt. Father, trust me this once. When we open the jar in 3 months, our family will be transformed. The fermentation process takes at least 3 months. The jar cannot be opened in between. It cannot be exposed to heat. No water can get in. These 3 months will be the hardest 3 months to endure. Day 1. 89 days left. Mother, stop crying. That child is just like her grandfather. Once she sets her mind on something, 10 oxen can't pull her back. Let's just hope she's luckier than her grandfather. Kue, well, Auntie heard your family ran out of salt. Take this bowl of salt for now for your emergency. Don't think too much into it, it's for those fish balls. Auntie heard people talking in town. It sounds like quite the achievement, so that was the reason. Thank you, Auntie. I'll save a bowl of fish balls for you the next time I make them. This simple, crude air drying method makes the dried fish fishy and hard. It grows mold in just a few days. If I change the method, add spices to the curing process, and control the timing, it won't just be sun-dried fish. The fish balls had opened the first door, while the fish sauce waited in the jar. In her mind, the third product had already taken shape. Hurry up and go, leave, go. It's her. What's going on? Everyone is avoiding me today. Auntie, wouldn't you like a bowl of hot fish balls today? Freshly boiled, kue. It's not that I won't buy from you, but there are rumors everywhere about your fish balls. They say you've added unclean things. What unclean things? They say pond mud was secretly mixed into the fish balls, and rotten vegetable leaves were used as filler. Some people supposedly got stomachaches after eating them. Several people in town are spreading this now. Auntie, who spread this? I can't say exactly, but several people are saying it anyway. I only asked because I trusted you. Pond mud, rotten leaves. The details are so specific. It doesn't sound like casual gossip at all. Someone intentionally fabricated these lies, and specifically spread them around. Come and eat. Business was poor today. I only sold 7 bowls. 14 went in total. Haha, Kue is back. How was business today? Ordinary. Selling fish balls. After 3 days of novelty, no one cares anymore. You went to town the day before yesterday? I did not. I was at home washing clothes the day before yesterday. She's in such a rush to leave. She definitely has a guilty conscience. Someone said I mixed pond mud into the fish balls and used rotten vegetable leaves. Who could be so wicked? That's clearly a rumor. We should go to the village chief for justice. Go to town and set the record straight. Explain it to every household. No need. Explaining too much looks like a guilty conscience. People will say what they want. You can't stop them. Then what do you plan to do? I plan to let everyone see it with their own eyes. Uncles and aunties. Someone said my fish balls contain pond mud and rotten leaves. Today, in front of everyone. Starting from scraping the fish meat, I'll show you step by step how they're made. Look closely. The fish was caught just this morning. Is there any mud? Any rotten leaves? See for yourselves. Sister-in-law, your child is the pickiest eater. Let the child have a taste. Is it delicious? Whether it's clean or not, the child will decide. So good. I want more, more. If anyone says the fish balls aren't clean from now on, tell them to come find me. I'll shut them up myself. Ha 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 ha. Huh. I have a good idea of who slung that mud. I'll let it slide this time, but Auntie Lou's mouth couldn't have come up with details like pond mud and rotten leaves on her own. Someone coached her. The one throwing the mud is in the foreground, but the hand behind the curtain has yet to show itself. Ordinary dried fish is just salt and sun. Fishy and hard. And it molds in 2 weeks. But if you add peppercorns to remove the fishiness, and bay leaves for fragrance, then control the curing time, it's no longer just dried fish. It's called gourmet-flavored dried fish. In my past life, on a trip to Joshan, an old fisherman's private recipe dried fish sold for 200 a pound and you still couldn't get it. The secret is in these ratios. First batch, heavy salt, light peppercorn. Second batch, balanced. Third batch, peppercorn with bay leaves. In 3 days, we'll see which batch is best. Can I use my stove now? 3 days. In 3 days, I'll give you back a clean stove. First batch. Still smells a bit fishy. Third batch, the peppercorn taste is too strong. This is the flavor. Delicious. Miss Shen, I have long heard of you. I am Chen Dihao from Chen's restaurant in town. I heard the fish balls you've been making lately are very popular in town. I came specifically to visit. I've tasted your fish balls, and they are indeed excellent. But selling them bowl by bowl on the street is too hard. How about this? In the future, supply all your fish balls to my restaurant. I'll take them all. What price are you offering, manager? Market price for fish balls is 10 won a pound. I'll buy them for 3 won. Lower price for higher volume. For a long-term partnership, 30% of market price? How can your greed be so blatant? And yet you smile and talk about volume. Manager, try this first. This dried fish is quite good. Very good. You've seen it yourself, manager. This isn't ordinary dried fish. It's a secret recipe. It won't mold for 6 months. You won't find another like it in the whole county. So, manager, you can show a bit more sincerity. You're a smooth talker, girl. What price do you think is appropriate? 80% of market price. Anything lower is not negotiable. That's not how business is done, girl. You're just a little girl from a fishing village. You have no storefront, no distribution channels. No matter how good it is, you need someone to help you sell it. Then I won't trouble you, manager. My goods won't have trouble selling. You ungrateful brat. The smell of livestock. Mud mixed with horse dung. Chen Dihao. Spreading rumors to destroy my business. Each move dirtier than the last. Fine. I'll remember this debt. One day, I'll make you pay it back with interest. She didn't go to argue. Nor did she report him to the officials. She simply noted it down. We can't keep up with supply. Last fair, we sold out in less than an hour. Many people were in line and didn't get any. But with just mother and me, we can only make 300 at most in a day. Why don't you find some help? I can't just find anyone. The technique for fish balls is very specific. The ratio of salt, the number of times it's beaten, the pressure when rolling them. If it's off by a little, the texture is wrong. The person has to be reliable, and they have to follow the rules. One person can't grow a business, but choosing the wrong person is worse than having no one. Kue, well, auntie, I heard your fish balls are selling well in town. A few of us discussed it, and we wanted to ask if you need extra hands. Yes, we want to work with you too. Second auntie, why do you want to come? My husband caught a cold at sea and can't do heavy work. 2 children at home are waiting to eat. I want to earn money. Use more force. Oh, my clumsy hands. Ha ha ha, don't worry. Fling it downwards, not forwards. The strength comes from the waist, not the arm. Look, the skill. Can be learned. But first, I must make 3 rules clear. First, the recipe is not to be shared. How much salt, how much powder, how many beets. Once you leave this yard, keep it buried in your heart. Second, uniform quality. Each of my fish balls is consistent. They cannot be different sizes. And you absolutely cannot cut corners. I will personally check every batch you make. Substandard ones will be thrown out and redone. Third, I set the price. No selling at a lower price privately, and no hiking up the price to scam people. If the brand is ruined, we all go down together. And what about the wages? 21 per person per day. On auspicious fair days, there will be an additional bonus. If you do well, it will increase later. 21? Really? I'll definitely work hard. It's true, but let me be blunt. The lazy ones, the gossips, and those who leak the recipe will be fired immediately. Agreed? Agreed. We'll do exactly as you say. If anyone dares to gossip, I'll be the first to tear into them. That's all for today. Go back and get ready. Come here tomorrow morning. All right, great. Oh, this is wonderful. Second auntie, this is your wage for the past 3 days plus today's bonus. 82 win in total, uncle. I'm 38 years old, and this is the first time I've earned my own money. This is just the beginning. There will be more in the future. 67 days left. It's changing. It's slowly changing. The people are here, the production is here. The fish sauce is still waiting for its time in the jar. Next, I'll let those who look down on fishing villages know how much the goods from this broken place are worth. This grand display. Generations of Haya village have never seen so many drying racks. Let's dry them together. It's too early to celebrate. Making the product isn't the real skill. Selling it is. Your fish balls are being snatched up like crazy in town, so why worry about sales? Selling fish balls by the bowl is just small-time business. Dried fish is different. If we can get restaurants to buy in bulk, that's a real business. This is what we've been working on for 3 days and nights. Who could have done such a wicked thing? The same boots. The same person. Or rather, the same master. It seems someone is deliberately working against us. They don't want us to succeed in this business. Kue, it must be that man named Chen. He's retaliating because you didn't sell to him at his low price last time. Let's go find the village head and report him to the county officials. Auntie, do you have any evidence? Let's salvage these dried fish first. Let's go find the village head to settle this. Footprints only prove someone was here. They don't prove who it was. Even if we report it to the officials, I'll be done for with a single denial from him. It would only alert the enemy. So we just swallow this? No, we're not just swallowing it. The time isn't right yet. Keep this bucket for now. Salvage what we can. Wash those that can be cleaned and rebrine them. Those that are completely ruined will be used as lotus fertilizer. Not a single fish will be wasted. Destroying my dried fish. Fine. These scraps will become fish sauce in 3 months. 1 ounce will be worth 10 pounds of your dried fish. Your grandfather was targeted like this back then, too. Father, what did you say? Father? It's nothing. Go back to your work. Sleep early, there's more to do tomorrow. Grandfather was also targeted like this. The missing pages from the fish sauce map. What exactly do they relate to? If father won't say, I'll find out myself. 1 boat catches fish to feed 1 family. 10 boats each fish for themselves. And 10 families still live their own separate poor lives. But if we change the nets, fish balls can feed a family. And dried fish can support a business. But to support an entire village, we must change things from the roots. Uncle Zhang, how long have you used this net? 5 or 6 years now, mended over and over. How much I catch in one throw depends on luck. On good days, 20 or 30 pounds. On bad days, the net is empty. The mesh is too large, so small fish escape. If the mesh is too small, you can't pull it. What are you drawing? A new type of net. Current nets have 2 major problems. First, the mesh is the same size everywhere. Small fish can't escape, making it too heavy to drag. Second, the knots are fixed knots. The longer they soak, the tighter and heavier they get. Won't 2 layers of net be even heavier? That's why the knots must be changed to slip knots. Once in the water, they'll adjust tension automatically with the current. They won't tighten the more they soak. It can save 30% of the effort needed to drag the net. Who taught you this? I read it in a book. Kue, what are you doing? Second auntie, come help me twist some rope. You girl, always making strange things all day long. If only your grandfather could see this net. How wonderful it would be. Wow, look at that throw. It caught more than double the fish of my old net. It works well, right? For real? 1 throw is worth 3. Really? I saw that net. It's completely different from what we usually use. Then can you teach us how to weave it? I can teach you. For free. But there's one condition. What condition? For every household that learns the new net, I get 10% of the catch from every trip to sea. 10%? That's quite a lot for fish I catch myself. Why should I give it to you? Let me be clear. I can teach the weaving for free. Anyone can learn that. But the double layer structure and the slipknot technology used to weave the net are things I spent time figuring out. The 10% isn't for nothing. It's a small portion given back. After you earn much more using my technology, I only get more if you earn more. If you don't go to sea, I don't get a single penny. Fine. Say I catch 20 pounds normally. With the new net I catch 60 pounds, I give away 6 pounds and still have 54 left. I'll say it first, my family will be the first to learn. I'll learn too. My goodness, Kue, the way your brain works is completely different from others. A great harvest today. Yes, indeed. This catch is quite something. Haha, you bet. We can have extra dishes tonight. Hey, look, another boat is coming over there. Yeah, today's harvest is really good. The catch has tripled. But when there's more fish, the price will drop. The small market in town simply can't absorb this much fresh fish. If we don't solve the problem of distribution, a bumper harvest will turn into a disaster. The kitchen isn't big enough. We need a proper place. A single kitchen can no longer contain her ambition. Connect these 3 rooms and knock out the walls. 1 room for preparation, 1 for processing, and 1 for storage and drying. It's enough. Grandpa Village Head, those 3 empty rooms next to the ancestral hall, I'd like to borrow them for use. Those 3 rooms have been collapsed for years. What do you want them for? To build a processing workshop, to turn all the village's surplus fish into fish balls and dried fish. Unified processing, unified selling. A processing workshop? Yes, now that the catch has tripled, fresh fish that isn't sold will rot. But if made into fish balls, they last for 3 days. If made into dried fish, they last for half a year. Processed goods double in price, and we won't have to fear poor sales. I'll repair the house myself. It won't cost the village a cent. But I need the village council's approval. After all, they are public buildings. In exchange, a portion of the workshop's profit will go to the village public account every month. It can be used for anything, like repairing roads or bridges. How does your brain work, you girl? Wow, so grand. What's that? Hi, a workshop. What is a workshop? A place to make fish balls. From today on, we're no longer just one person selling fish balls. It's a real business. From today on, you're not just helping out at home. You're working in the workshop. Wages will be paid as usual, but we must also establish rules. First, hands must be washed clean before touching the fish. Anything made with dirty hands will be thrown away by me. Second, I will personally check every batch. Those without enough elasticity or of inconsistent sizes will be thrown out. Third, the recipe and the process. Not a single word can be leaked once you step outside these doors. Good. Let's start working. Look at this display. All these women working together. It's just like a workshop in town. That girl from the Shin family is quite something. Kue, when I went back, my husband asked me, Saying what kind of talk is it for a woman to show her face working outside? Second auntie, how much money are you holding in your hand? 20 won. How much does your husband earn in a day at sea? 30 won on a good day. You sit in the workshop for a day. He goes out to sea for a day. Together that's 50 won. That's 1,500 won a month. Twice as much as before. And he still thinks it's improper? Interesting. How can I help you, sir? I am Zhao Lingfang, from the Zhou residence. I was passing through your village and caught a strange fragrance. Pardon my intrusion, but I wonder what good things are being sold in this room. Could I have a taste? From the Zhou residence. Fine fabric but not flashy. The quality of the jade pendant is good but not top tier. Doesn't look like the spoiled son of a wealthy family. Looks like a merchant with a lot on his mind. Sure, but since you've come from afar, why not sit down first, have some water, and a simple meal. Decide whether it's good after you've tasted it. It's 150 kilometers from the fishing village to the prefecture capital. She hadn't yet figured out how to branch out, yet someone from the Zhou residence came to her door first. This is no mere fishing village workshop. This is... Please, have a taste. The Zhou residence doesn't have this. I know. Village head, it's really too late today. I wonder if I could stay at your home for one night. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Tomorrow. The 90th day. 3 months. Whether it succeeds or not will be known tomorrow. What is this smell? It's so fragrant. It's a success. Father, taste it. This was made from fish? Yes. 3 months, made from rotten fish scraps. What is this thing called? Fish sauce. There's none like it in the whole world. There are only these 3 jars. Miss Kue Kue, if I said I wanted to take this to the Zhou residence to sell, what would you say? Master Zhao. You just arrived yesterday, ate the fish balls, and smelled the fish sauce. But I still don't know you. Where you're from, what kind of business you're in, and why you'd pass through this little fishing village. I have no idea. And you want me to hand over my exclusive product to a stranger to be transported to a prefecture 150 kilometers away? Let's get to know each other first. Business affairs. Can wait. The lady is right. I was too impatient. There's a strange fragrance in that yard of the Shin family today. That Shin girl has made some kind of juice. It smells incredibly good. Master Ma, something has come out of that fishing village. They say it's for dipping porridge. Very fragrant. What did you say? Move over, let me have a taste. How much is this? I'll take it all. Interesting. 2 groups of people have come within 2 days. Both want my fish sauce. One from the prefecture capital, one from the town. But behind these 2 people, it represents completely different businesses. Neither of you should be in a hurry. Good things are worth waiting for. 3 jars of fish sauce, 2 groups of buyers. But the calculations in Kue Kue's mind go further than any of them could imagine. This girl is as tough as stone. The manager insisted that I get my hands on this. If I can't, how will I report back? A chef from the Chinji restaurant. I noticed that chef has come 3 times. Why don't you sell to him? Because he's not buying for himself. Manager Chen is behind him. You have a history with that manager Chen? Master Zhao, you've been in Haya village for 3 days. You've eaten the fish balls, tasted the fish sauce, and stayed at the village head's house for free. Isn't it time you let me know about you? What do you want to know? What do you do? Why did you come here? And what do you want from me? Have you heard of the Zhao merchant house? One of the largest merchant houses in the Zhou residence. My father is the head of the Zhao family, but my mother was a concubine. The legitimate brothers in the Zhao family manage tea, silk, and medicinal materials. All of those are good ways to make money. What was assigned to me was nothing. Even worse than nothing. They gave me the most remote trade route, running general goods from the prefecture capital to several coastal counties. It's far from the main road. It's a lonely trip every time, so that's why you're here. I need a unique product that no one else has. The other brothers rely on the family's assets. I can't. I can only find something unique to break through. And then I tasted the fish balls and fish sauce she made. The price is negotiable. But what you just said was just talk. What other proof do you want? What proof? You say you're a son of the Zhao family, and you say you run the coastal trade route. How do I know that's true? What if you're just a swindler looking for free food and drinks? You're the hardest girl to fool I've ever met. Everyone from the Zhao family running a trade route has this tablet. You can take it to any Zhao family shop to verify it. We pay tenfold if it's fake. Fine, we'll talk details tomorrow. Zhao Lingfeng, the son of the Zhao family, wants to trade with me. The son of a big merchant house, coming to this small fishing village of ours to look for goods. Is he reliable? The price he's offering is more than double what Manager Chen offered, and he needs me. It's not just me needing him, but after all, he is an outsider. The words of a merchant. Your grandfather trusted an outsider merchant back then. Father. What really happened to grandfather? Every time you start talking about it, you stop. I said don't ask. Grandfather trusted the wrong person. So father doesn't trust anything anymore. But I can't stop doing business just because I'm afraid. The key isn't whether to trust him or not. It's setting strict rules. So he couldn't cheat even if he wanted to. Master Zhao, these are my conditions for cooperation. 6 conditions in total. Take a look first. Miss Kue. These conditions of yours, conditions presented by a fishing village girl, made the merchant from the Zhou residence feel uneasy for the first time. The recipe is not to be shared. The Zhao family shall not seek, duplicate, or leak the recipes for any Haya workshop products in any way. I have no objection to this. The recipe is your lifeblood. It should be protected. The first condition is passed. Look at the second one. The final selling price of all products shall be decided by Haya workshop. The Zhao family shall not change the price without authorization. This is unreasonable. The market in the prefecture capital is different from that of a fishing village. I must be able to adjust the price flexibly based on the local situation. Otherwise, how can I sell it? Pricing stays in my hands. I'm not saying the price can't be changed, but you must consult with me before changing it. You can't have the final say alone. What if you set the price too high and it doesn't sell? Then it means my judgment of the market was wrong, and I will adjust it. But adjusting it myself is one thing, you deciding for me is another. Haya workshop has the right to cooperate with other merchants at the same time. The Zhao family shall not demand exclusivity. Miss Kue, I help you transport the goods to the Zhou residence. I help you open the market, only for you to turn around and sell the same goods to someone else? What's in it for me then? Master Zhao, as a merchant, you should understand one thing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Then let me tell you one thing as well. Only exclusivity has value. Only when I have exclusive goods to negotiate with will the restaurants be willing to pay a high price. Who would want something that's available all over the street? How about this? Exclusivity of the fish sauce for the first year goes to you. I won't sell to others who want it. But fish balls and dried fish are not within the scope of exclusivity. Why not the fish balls and dried fish? Because for fish balls and dried fish, I already have customers in town. I'm giving you the most valuable fish sauce. Within a year, you're the only one in the world who can sell it. Is that enough? Fine. The 1-year exclusivity of fish sauce. Transport losses are to be borne by the Zhao family. Payment upon arrival and inspection. Both parties shall reconcile accounts once a quarter. The accounts must be open and transparent. Yes, if either party breaches the contract, they shall compensate the other party with triple the annual payment. Triple? Are you really that guarded against me? It's not being guarded against you. It's being prepared just in case. If you and I both do business honestly, this condition will never be used. But if someone has dishonest thoughts, this is a lifesaver. Do you know? I've negotiated business many times for my father's merchant house. No supplier has ever been more difficult to deal with than you. That's because they didn't have enough confidence in their products. I have confidence in mine. Within half a month, I will send a message back from the Zhou residence. Wait for my news. Be careful on the road. That half jar of fish sauce is worth more than your life. Ha ha ha. Miss Kue, you are the most unique person I've ever met. It's 150 kilometers from here to the Zhou residence. My fish sauce has left this fishing village for the first time. Whether it can break through. The gamble is not just his, but mine too. What about the fish sauce? Did you get it? No, she refused to sell it. But manager, I found out. She sold the fish sauce to a young man from the Zhou residence. Surnamed Zhao. They say he's from the Zhao merchant house. The Zhao merchant house? A wild girl from a fishing village. Didn't give me any face, but turned around and got in touch with someone from the Zhou residence. Go and find out who that man named Zhao is. Which trade route he's taking and where he's from. Report back once you find out. Yes, sir. Father said grandfather also trusted an outsider merchant back then. What happened afterwards? The missing pages from the fish sauce map, do they have anything to do with this? If father won't tell me, I'll find out myself. Miss Kue Kue, the day the fish balls arrived at the Zhou residence, 4 restaurants fought over them, not to mention the fish sauce. The manager of the Jiwei restaurant had one drop and slapped the table right there, wanting to buy everything. The first batch of goods was sold out in 3 days. Now we urgently need restock. 500 pounds of fish balls, 300 pounds of dried fish, and 10 jars of fish sauce. The faster, the better. 500 pounds of fish balls, 300 pounds of dried fish, and 10 jars of fish sauce. The good news is we've conquered the market. The bad news is our output is far from keeping up. Father, let me ask you a question. For those tofu sellers in town, can you tell which house sells which tofu? I can't. They're all white and square, and they look the same. Right, they look the same. So people will buy from whoever is cheaper. In the end, it's so cheap that nobody makes money. But if there's one house with delicious tofu, that has a mark printed on it. And you've seen it once. Next time you see the mark, you'll know it's theirs. Will you still buy the ones without the mark? No. That's what a brand is. From now on, everything that goes out of the Haya workshop will have this mark. Just looking at this box, it feels precious. Even before I taste what's inside, it already feels expensive. That's exactly right. For the same thing, the price between selling in bulk and in boxes can be threefold. Why are you writing this? In case a batch has an issue, we check the number and know who made it. And when it was made. Being traceable is what makes it reliable. The brand. The serial number. Kue Kue, oh Kue Kue. Just what kind of person are you? I want exactly this goods of yours. You made this? Can you make 50 of these? Miss Kue Kue. The boxed fish sauce was picked by a distinguished guest in the city. They ordered 50 more. Also, your Haya mark is already recognized in the Zhou residence. But the production must keep up. If you can't keep supplying, the customers will be taken by someone else. 500 pounds of fish balls, 300 pounds of dried fish, and 50 gift boxes. There are only 6 of us. We couldn't make them even if we didn't sleep. Can we hire more people? Not just a few. We need to hire more than a dozen. But all the capable women in our village are already here. We have to go to the neighboring village. The people in that neighboring village don't get along with us. If you go to recruit people from their village, the men over there will absolutely explode. A monthly salary of 300 coins. That's more than many men make going out to sea. Can you afford that? Even if I can't, I have to. If we can't recruit enough people, we won't be able to fulfill the orders. If we lose the customers at the Zhou residence, that's something we truly can't afford to lose. It's not hard to find people for 300 coins. The hard part is what the men in the neighboring village will think. A girl from a fishing village poaching their people, and specifically poaching the women. I can't worry about that anymore. If you want to grow big, you can't be afraid of offending people. The brand has been established. Orders are chasing after us. But something harder than making the products has arrived. She has to convince the women of another village to step away from the kitchen stove and into the workshop, and the husbands of those women will not agree. A recruitment notice. Suehua, come look. Someone is hiring. 300 coins a month. 300 coins? Is that real or fake? What kind of work? Making fish balls, salting dried fish, packaging, and crating. They provide hands-on training. If you don't know how, you can learn. Lunch is provided. Wages are paid at the end of the month. My husband goes out to sea and only earns 400 or 500 coins a month. If I could also earn 300 coins. I want to go. I need to buy medicine. My family is waiting for the money. You're that girl from the Shin family in Haya village. What do you think you're doing coming to our Liushi village? To make our women slave away for you? Women not staying at home but running out to work. What kind of nonsense is that? Brother Liu, let me ask you a question. I'm asking you, how much does your family earn a month? What does that have to do with you? If your wife comes to work in the workshop, she earns 300 coins a month. Added to the money you make fishing, wouldn't your family live better than they do now? Would your children be able to go to school? Would you still have to worry about the money for your mother's medicine? De Zhuang, let me say something. Your mother's medicine has been cut off for half a month. The second child's school fees are still short 200 coins. You say every day that you'll support the family. Can you actually support us? I'm not trying to make you lose face. I want to help you hold up this household. I'm going. "12 women. How did you manage it? 6 people plus 12 people. 18 people is enough for Zhao Lingfeng's order. How many fish do 18 people need to make fish balls and fish jerky every day? Is our village's fishing fleet alone enough? Father, Uncle Zhang. What is our total daily fish catch for the whole village now? After using the new nets. On a good day, it's about 700 to 800 pounds. The processing shed currently needs 500 pounds a day. The raw material demand is about to rise to 800 pounds. In other words, all the fish caught by the village won't be enough. Then we'll have to go to more distant waters. Then we'd have to pass through the waters near Wang village. This is bad. The people from Wang village have started a huge argument. They say we've crossed the boundary, not enough fish. The sea area isn't big enough. The neighboring Wang village has already set its sights on this increasingly valuable expanse of sea. This is our Wang village's sea boundary. You've trespassed. Put the fish down. Everyone calm down. Go back and talk to the village chief. No need to find the village chief, our elder said. He'll go to your Haya village tomorrow to make things clear. Who's the person in charge of Haya village? Come out and talk. Old brother Wang, why such a huge commotion? The fishing boats from your Haya village crossed into our waters to fish, didn't they? You must give us an explanation today. Old brother Wang, let's sit down and discuss this. There's nothing to discuss. Since my grandfather's time, everything east of that line belongs to our Wang village. If you won't admit it, we'll take it to court. Forget it, let's not cause trouble. We just won't go to that part of the sea anymore. But that's where the most fish are. If we don't go there, what are we going to catch? Huh? Who are you? This is Kue Kue, the Shin family's girl. What's a little slip of a girl doing out here? I am speaking to your village chief. Elder Wang, I'll be the one to talk to you about the sea boundary. Fine. You speak. Did your Haya village cross the boundary or not? Elder Wang, you say that part of the sea belongs to Wang village. What is the basis for that? It's been ours since my grandfather's time. It's a rule passed down through generations. Is there any evidence? Evidence? Why would we need evidence? Everyone has known this for decades. Everyone has known for decades. That's just hearsay. It carries no weight. If you want to go to court, fine. The county magistrate recognizes official government documents, not whoever has the loudest voice. This is the Sea Boundary Division document archived at the county office. Last month, I specifically asked the village chief for help to go to the county office and transcribe a filed copy. It's written very clearly here. The waters under Haya village's jurisdiction extend east to the Jiguanqi, west to Baishejiao, and south to Shinshui County. Elder Wang, you know where the Jiguanqi is, don't you? Jiguanqi is on the east side of the disputed waters. In other words, that part of the sea is actually within Haya village's boundaries. Where did this document come from? Who knows if you forged it? Elder Wang, this is the official seal of the county office. Even if it's written like that in the document, we've been fishing in that area for decades. You only come to dispute it now? Elder Wang, I'm not disputing anything. I'm simply acting according to the government's rules. Ah. Kue Kue. When did you go to transcribe this sea boundary document? Didn't you take a trip to the county office for me last month? I took the opportunity to ask the scribe to check the sea boundary archives. You thought of it as far back as last month? Grandpa Chief, if you don't prepare for things like sea boundaries in advance, it'll be too late when they come knocking on your door. This girl. Kue Kue. You were so impressive today. Ha 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 ha. Auntie. Don't be happy too soon. What's wrong? Wang Digui looked back at me as he laughed. That's not the look of someone who has admitted defeat. He can't beat me with words. So he'll find another way to get even. What way? I don't know. But we must be on guard. Didn't you say that girl would be easy to deal with? A poor girl from a fishing village actually has a document from the county office in her hands. Elder Wang, don't be in a hurry. I didn't expect the document. But her weakness isn't at sea. It's on the road. What do you mean? Her goods have to be transported from the fishing village to the prefecture capital. 150 kilometers of mountain roads. They have to pass through several checkpoints. She may have one at sea, but she doesn't have the final say about what happens on the road. The sea boundary was secured, but the 150-kilometer trade route from the village to the capital, before Kue Kue even had a chance to travel it, someone was already waiting on the road. This flavor is good enough now. Haya Village Fishery Processing monthly revenue. Assistant Liu, what an honor to have you visit. Your presence brings light to our humble village. No need for formalities, no need for formalities. The Honorable County Magistrate heard that your Haya village has been quite lively lately, so he specifically ordered me to come down and take a look. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. Miss Shen, this workshop of yours is very well organized. However, with such a large business, there must be a lot of money coming in and out, right? The Honorable Magistrate isn't an unreasonable man, but there are many mouths in the county office to feed. Now that life in your village is getting better, shouldn't you show some appreciation? What must come, will come. Assistant, you've come a long way. You mustn't go back on an empty stomach. This is the best stuff from our workshop. Please, have a taste. Take whatever you can't finish back for the magistrate to try as well. We fishermen of Haya Village understand gratitude best. Good, good. Miss Shen, you are very sensible. The magistrate will surely be pleased to know that your village is doing well. If you have any trouble in the future, just come to the county office. Don't be shy. Oh, by the way, I heard you've had some small friction with Wang Village recently. It's no big deal, no big deal. Aren't we all citizens of the same county? Ha 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 ha. Ah. How could you just give it to him like that? How much money did you stuff in there? 200 coins and a jar of fish sauce. 200 coins. Auntie. 200 coins to buy an assistant silence is cheap. If you don't feed people like him, he'll go back and whisper in the magistrate's ear. By tomorrow, they'll find some excuse to seal the workshop. But this is just fending off a petty ghost. What truly worries me is the king of hell behind the ghost. What do you mean? An assistant wouldn't just suddenly show up on his own. Someone must have mentioned us to the magistrate. The key is who mentioned us. The assistant has been handled, but this won't be the last time. The bigger the business, the more people will watch us. What if the magistrate comes in person later? What if someone from the Zhou residence comes? If we rely on bribes every time, we'll bribe ourselves into poverty sooner or later. We need to find a long-term solution. Not spending money to shut their mouths, but making them feel that us being alive is more useful to them than us being dead. Miss Kue Kue. Good news. The fish sauce has been listed as a signature seasoning by Jiwei restaurant in the Zhou residence, but there's bad news. 3 other restaurants heard about it and all came to me for goods. The current stock is only enough for half a month. I beg you to increase production. Additionally, I've already hired an ox cart to come and pick up the goods. But on the main road from your village to the Zhou residence, you have to pass through 3 checkpoints. The route is not peaceful. Do you have any reliable people on your end for an escort? Father, we have enough boats to fish the sea. But are they enough to take a longer road? The product is ready. The brand is ready. The customers are clamoring, but the most critical link, the trade route from the village to the capital, is still a blank page. And those in the shadows have already set their traps on the road. 300 pounds of fish balls, 200 packs of dried fish, 5 jars of fish sauce. Everything is counted. How many days will it take on the road? If it's smooth, 3 days. If it's not, it's hard to say. What do you mean by not smooth? That stretch of road past Qingshe Ridge, there are often I'll go along. Father, your leg. My leg is fine. 3 carts and only 1 driver, don't worry. Then take this with you. Be careful on the road. If things go wrong, you can lose the goods, but you mustn't get hurt. MHM. So this is the prefecture capital. Uncle Shen, you've worked hard. No, it's nothing. Young Master Zhao, you finally arrived. Customers ask me every day when the fish sauce is coming. I'm almost out of excuses. This is the taste. Manager, this is the father of Manager Shen of Haya Workshop. He brought the goods personally. Oh, old brother Shen, you've had a long journey. Come, stay for lunch. We'll use your family's fish to cook. Let you taste our chef's skill. It's delicious. Wow, it's so beautiful. Yuan, oh Yuan. In your past life, you only knew how to make PPTs. In this life, you're going to be a real big fish. Father, if I buy 3 boats, could you be the captain? 3 boats? Not fishing boats, but cargo ships that can travel long distances. 1 broken boat becomes 3 new ships. A lame old fisherman is about to become the captain of a fleet. But where will the money for 3 ships come from? Kue already has the answer in her heart. The processing workshop has earned a total of 12 taels of silver in the last 2 months. After deducting workers' wages and material costs and giving the village its share of the public account, I have about 7 taels that I can move. A second-hand boat costs at least 2 taels. 3 ships would be 6 taels. After buying the boats, there won't be much left, so we can't buy new ones. We have to buy old ones that others don't want and repair them. But father, did you forget how I started this business? You clever girl. The keel of this one isn't broken. Though the planks are old, the wood hasn't rotted through. It can be used with some repairs. Uncle, how much for these 3 boats? In this state? Take them for 500 coins each. 1.5 taels for all 3. 1.2 taels for all 3. And I'll tow them away today. Fine, take them away. They're just taking up space anyway. The 3 broken boats were towed back to the Haya village pier. The villagers gathered to look, shaking their heads. More broken boats. Does this girl have some destiny with broken boats? I never dreamed in my life that I would one day sit on the pier sewing sails for ships. In 7 days, the 3 broken boats were transformed. When the new sails were raised, the sea breeze filled them to the brim. Father, from today on, these 3 boats are under your command. You are the captain of the Haya fleet. My girl, your father has never left these waters in his life. Wherever you point, I'll go. 3 boats, 3 purposes. The first is for fishing, to supply the workshop. Uncle Zhang will manage it. The second is also for fishing, but it will go to more distant fishing grounds. Afu will manage it. The third won't be used for fishing. It will be converted into a cargo ship, specifically for the trade route to the capital. Father will manage it. Going to the capital by water? That means sailing along the coast for 3 days. It's 1 day faster than by land, and there are no checkpoints to pass. I've sailed these coastal routes for 20 years. I can't guarantee much, but I'm certain I won't capsize. The land route is 150 kilometers, takes 3 days, is expensive and high risk. The water route along the coast takes 2.5 days. It saves on checkpoint fees, but it's dangerous if we hit a storm. Therefore, we must make both routes viable. Take the water route on clear days. When the weather is bad, take the land route. You're not just doing business, you're building roads. Only when the roads are built can the business go far. After you arrive, have young Master Zhao send me a letter. My girl, do you know, when your grandfather was young, his biggest dream was to have his own fleet. He didn't achieve it. But you've achieved it for him. Miss Shen, there's a letter for you. Miss Kue. Uncle Shen has arrived safely by water. It was a full day faster than by land. The goods are intact. When the manager of Jiwei restaurant saw those 8 jars of fish sauce, he almost knelt down and said, "Your fish sauce and fish balls are already famous in the Zhou residence. People are starting to ask about the origin of Haya Workshop. This is a good thing, but it also means more and more people will be watching you. Be careful." Kue, something happened. What's wrong? News came from Liuxi village. Suihua was beaten by her husband. What? Lu Dezhuang listened to some rumors, saying that Suihua working in the workshop made him lose face. He went home drunk last night and hit her. Suihua's face is covered in bruises. She didn't come to work today. Whose rumors? I heard. Someone from town sent a message to Lu Dezhuang, saying things like your wife is slaving away for a wild girl outside. Aren't you afraid of being cuckolded? Take me to Liuxi village, now. Suihua. I'm sorry. I didn't go to work today. Don't say you're sorry. This isn't your fault. Where's Lu Dezhuang? He left after drinking and hitting me. He's probably over by the old locust tree at the village entrance, squatting with some other men. Young lady, don't go. Dezhuang has a bad temper when he drinks. You're just a girl. Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not going there to pick a fight. What are you doing here? Sticking up for my wife? Brother Lu. You hit Suihua because of what someone said to you. Right? Who was it? What does me hitting my own wife have to do with you? What does it have to do with me? Suihua is a worker in my workshop. She uses her skills to earn money and support her family. Anyone who hurts her is attacking my business. Who do you think you're scaring, little girl? I'm not scaring you. I'm settling the bill with you. Suihua works in the workshop. Monthly salary of 300 coins. You go to sea and earn 400 coins a month. Together, that's 700 coins. This is the first time your family has lived without debt. You hit her, and she didn't come to work today. That's 10 coins lost for one day. The injuries on her face will take half a month to heal. She can't work for half a month. That's 150 coins lost. Who's going to pay for your mother's medicine? Who's going to pay for your son's school fees? And also, the person who told you. Your wife is making you lose face. Did that person ever pay a single cent for your mother's medicine? Did he ever pay a single cent for your child's school fees? Miss Kue. Dezhuang didn't come up with those words himself. The day before yesterday, a man from town came by. Round face, small mustache. He talked to Dezhuang for a long time. Round face, small mustache. Isn't that the waiter from Chen's restaurant? Brother Lu, Suihua isn't slaving away for me. She's earning a way for your family to live. If you're a man, don't use your fists on the wife who's supporting the family. If you want to hit someone, go hit the one who's spreading gossip. Suihua. Will you still come to the workshop after you've healed? I will. Not to be spiteful, but for my 2 children. They can't be like me. Spending their whole lives waiting for a man's charity. This is your wages for the past few days. Not a single cent missing. Come back as soon as you're better. That old man Chen Dihao. Destroying fishing nets, blocking roads, and stirring up trouble between couples. When are we going to deal with him? No rush. You say that every time. Auntie, small-scale retaliation won't work. To truly deal with him, we have to wait for him to make a huge mistake. One where he can't even clean up his own mess. Destroying nets and meddling in marriages are just small cuts. But Chen Dihao won't stop there. One day, he'll reach out too far. And when that happens, I'll settle all the scores at once. Sister Kue, something's wrong. Someone set up a roadblock on the stretch past Qingsha Ridge, specifically targeting the goods sent to the capital. They seized the goods and beat up our people. Qingsha Ridge is the only way through. Ah Liang, go to town and find out who the leader of that gang is, where he lives and who he associates with. Once you find out, come tell me directly. The path at sea is clear, but the path on land has been blocked. What Kue wants is not to force her way through, but to make the one blocking the road reveal himself. I've checked everything. The group at Qingsha Ridge aren't actual mountain bandits. They're just a bunch of town idlers and dock thugs thrown together. Their leader is called Qianwu. He used to do heavy lifting at the docks. Half a year ago, he suddenly quit. Now he's got a dozen men holding that road at Qingsha Ridge. Who does Qianwu associate with? I staked out the town for 2 days. I saw Qianwu once, coming out of Chen's restaurant. He had a bulging cloth bag that looked like it was full of silver. I knew it was that old man, paying people to block our way. He's trying to strangle our business. And one more thing, among Qianwu's men, I saw 2 wearing straw raincoats common in Wang Village. Manager Chen provides the money, and Wang Degue provides the men. They're trying to block every path. They're forcing me to take the sea route. If something happens at sea, then we're completely finished. Young lady, young Master Zhao is sending someone for the goods the day after tomorrow. Will we go by land or by sea? Both. What do you mean? Spread some news tomorrow. Say this batch is going by sea. Loading at the dock and following the coastline, and the land route? We'll take that too. But not the main road. We'll take the back trails. While they're busy at the river and the coastline, our goods will have already crossed the mountains. A classic diversion. This batch of goods. I heard it's going by sea. The father is personally guarding the boat. Did you hear? Haya Workshop's goods are taking the sea route. They took the bait. Go over Eagle's Beak Ridge. Follow the old hunter's trail. Avoid the main road. Once past Qingshe Ridge, don't talk to anyone. When you reach the big banyan tree outside the south gate of the city, young Master Zhao will be waiting. Don't worry, Sister Kue. Why hasn't anyone come yet? It was agreed they'd take this road today. Fifth brother just got word. Haya Village said they're taking the sea route instead. Then why are we crouching here? Let's go to the shore. They're here. Stop the boat. Leave the goods. The people can leave. Humph. We've been played. You want to rob us? We have plenty of stones for you. Fish balls are good. Dried fish is good. Thank you for your hard work. How long were you trekking through the mountains? A day and a night. My legs don't feel like mine anymore, but the goods are safe. Go back and tell Miss Kue the goods arrived. They're safe. Miss Kue, the goods have been delivered safely. The delivery to the client was normal. I reported the case to the prefecture yamen. In the name of Haya Workshop, we have witnesses and evidence for the attempted robbery. An official document has been sent to your county yamen. He won't escape this time. How is it? How is it? The goods arrived, and young Master Zhao has reported it. The document from the prefecture will reach the county office. That's great. Chen Dihao won't get away this time. No, he won't. But auntie, have you thought about it? Thought about what? It's fine if Manager Chen falls, but is there someone else behind him? When did Wang Degue get involved with him? And what is the county office's attitude? Go call Qianwu here. Don't call him. Tell him to take his man and hide. Quick, a diversion. The trouble has reached the prefecture. An official document came down from the capital. This isn't about spreading rumors or ruining dried fish. This is a real reckoning. Did you hear? Manager Chen was arrested by the authorities. They say he hired bandits to rob the trade route. The prefecture sent a document to investigate. This is a big deal. Chen Dihao, Qianwu has already confessed. You gave him 20 taels of silver to intercept the Haya Workshop caravan. Do you admit it? This lowly one. The official is here. I ask you again, do you admit it? I admit it. I admit it, sir. I admit it. I paid Qianwu to block the goods. But I was forced into it. That Shin girl stole my business. I had a moment of confusion. What else? Ruining their fishing nets? Ruining nets and instigating others? Spreading rumors that the fish balls were unclean? Going to Liushi village to stir up trouble in workers' families? Do you want to confess to all of these? I admit to them all. You're just a restaurant owner. How do you know those dock thugs? And the people from Wang village? Reporting to your honor, Wang Degue, the head of Wang village, plotted with me. 2 of the men who blocked the road were youths from Wang village. Wang Degue arranged it. He said that Shin girl was too arrogant. And we had to take her down together. Manager Chen has been sent to prison. Fined 50 taels of silver. Chen's restaurant is closed for a month. Wang Degue was summoned by the magistrate and scolded. Fined 20 taels of silver. But he was released, not detained. 7 of Qianwu's thugs were caught. The rest escaped. The secretary was reprimanded and fined half a year's salary, but he's still in office. Chen Dihao is in jail. How satisfying, Sister Kue. You can relax now, right? Wang Degue was only fined 20 taels. The secretary is still in office. Auntie, do you think that's fair? We won this round on the surface, but we're far from a real victory. Dad, Grandpa was harmed by the Chen family back then. Wasn't he? But the grudge with the Chen family didn't start with this generation. Those missing pages from the fish route map hide a secret spanning 2 generations. And this secret will change every decision Kue makes next. When your grandfather was young, he was the best fisherman in this region. He spent 20 years mapping out the movements of the fish schools. He drew it all in that fish route map. Later, a merchant from town found him, saying they should go into business together. Your grandfather provided the routes and the skill. The merchant provided the money, the men, and the market. Your grandfather trusted him. That merchant was surnamed Chen. Chen Dihao's father. The old manager Chen. After a while, your grandfather found out that the old manager Chen was using the exact same fishing methods to overfish the grounds he had marked. Your grandfather went to confront him. Old manager Chen turned on him, claiming the fish route map was his own. Your grandfather took people to the county office to complain, but old manager Chen had connections in the county. The matter was quietly dropped. Your grandfather couldn't take it. He had a conflict with the Chen family, and their men broke his leg. He tore out several pages of the map and hid them, saying the Chens would never have them. He passed away 3 years later. Dad, why didn't you ever tell me? Because your grandfather couldn't defeat them. And neither could I. I was afraid if you knew, you'd follow in his footsteps. Chen Dihao is in prison now. But this isn't over. He won't be in there for long. He has connections in town. He'll spend some money and be out soon. Besides, his father had ties to the Yamen back then. Those connections haven't been broken. Then what do we do? A 2-step plan. Step 1. While he's still in jail, take over the business he lost. By the time he gets out, all the restaurants in town will be using my goods. And the second step? Step 2. Combine the evidence from Grandpa's time with the evidence from this robbery. Send it to the prefecture. The Chen family has ties in the county, but they can't reach the prefecture. You want to bypass the local court? It's not about filing a suit. It's about putting the evidence in front of the right people. They'll investigate the rest themselves. Miss Shen, I heard your dried fish can last 6 months without spoiling. Come, let's talk about a long-term partnership. The territory manager Chen ran for 20 years. I took it all in 7 days. It's not that I'm so great, it's that he offended all his own customers. Ah Liang, take the back roads to the prefecture. Give this to young Master Zhao. Ask him to hand it over to the prefecture Yamen. Don't worry, Kue. Avoid the main road. And don't let anyone know you went to the prefecture. Be careful on the way. This stuff is worth 100 times more than a fish route map. Guard. Guard. I want to see the magistrate. I have something to say. An old debt from 20 years ago, plus the new one from this time. Kue, you're not just doing business. You're overturning a decades-old cold case. Child, if your grandfather could see what you're doing today, what would he think? He'd say, don't just focus on revenge. Widening the path for the future is more important than anything. The evidence has been sent. The piece has been played. But every step from here to the prefecture is like walking on a knife's edge. Can Zhao Lingfeng? Can he get this material into the right hands? And what will the prefect's attitude be? Everything is still unknown. Young Master Zhao, I've looked at these materials. There's already an official document about the robbery. The evidence is solid. No problem there, but the case from 20 years ago. It was so long ago. The parties involved have passed away. The written evidence is only a statement from the deceased. Reopening an old case like this is very difficult. What about the robbery case then? The county Yamen sentence was too light. The main culprit will be out in a few days. The accomplices were only fined. Won't the prefecture intervene? Young Master Zhao, whether there's a problem with the county's ruling depends on what the prefect says. I only organize the materials. It's not up to me whether it gets passed up. It seems a little push is needed. Using the Zhao family's name to push this, it would work, but at what cost? My stepmother already wanted the Haya workshop formula. If I use the Zhao family's influence, she'll have even more leverage to pressure me. No, I'll do it my own way. I won't use the Zhao family's path. I'll use mine. Manager, you've been using Haya Workshop's fish sauce for 3 months now. How much has business grown? Young Master Zhao, it's up by 40%. The customers love that flavor. My biggest fear right now is running out of stock. Then what if I told you that the supplier was almost robbed and killed on the road, and the mastermind has yet to receive his proper punishment? Do you think your supply is still secure? Chen Dihao hired people to rob them, spread rumors, and injured workers. But the county's sentence was too light. Manager, you've run a restaurant in the city for 30 years. You know more people than I do. I'm not asking you to do much. Just mention this in the right setting. To the right person. Young Master Zhao. To be honest with you, I'm providing the dishes for the prefect's family banquet next month. I've never tasted fish like this before. What seasoning did you use, madam? This is a unique fish sauce made in a small coastal fishing village. However, the girl who makes this sauce has run into some trouble lately. What kind of trouble? Chen Dihao sent people to rob her, hoping to seize the formula for himself. This is the document from the prefecture. This time, the prefect himself signed it. I heard that at the prefect's family banquet, someone brought this matter up. Chen Dihao, the prefecture has issued a new order to strictly investigate your crimes, re-examining the robbery and assault cases. Fined 100 taels of silver, 6 months in prison. It has also been found that you instigated rumors, destroyed others' property, and stirred up trouble in workers' homes. Additional fine of 50 taels. Regarding the theft of the Shin family's fish route map by your father, Chen Defa. Though the statute of limitations has passed, the Shin family's reputation shall be restored, and this case will be officially recorded in the archives. Why must every grudge be settled? It's so satisfying. Revenge is temporary. Standing your ground is for a lifetime. Kue. Yes? Good news. The prefect is very interested in Haya Workshop's fish sauce. He wants to purchase it in bulk. And the bad news? A letter from my stepmother. She found out about the Haya Workshop. She wants me to go back. She told me to negotiate a new partnership with you. She wants the Zhao family to invest in Haya Workshop and take a 30% share. 30%? Ling Feng, my son, the goods from Haya Workshop are excellent. I am aware of the matter at the prefect's banquet. If these goods are fully promoted by the Zhao family, profits could increase tenfold. The Zhao family will now take a 30% stake in Haya Workshop. You will be responsible for coordinating the matter. Do this quickly. Do not delay. I understand your stepmother's meaning. I understand. Kue. Let me explain. No need to explain. I just want to ask you one thing. Is this her idea? Or your idea? It's not my idea. You know my situation in the Zhao family. My stepmother holds all the power. My father listens to her for everything. When she told me to talk about this investment, she wasn't discussing it with me. She was informing me. The trade routes in the city belong to the Zhaos. The inns belong to the Zhaos. The ox carts, the horses, the connections along the way, all belong to the Zhaos. If my stepmother cuts those off, Kue. I don't want to go against you. But some things are beyond my control. If I don't agree to the investment, my stepmother will find another way. Not just anyone can use the distribution channels in the city. So, young Master Zhao, give me 3 days. 3 days. I'll give you my answer then. Until then, everything stays as it is. Don't write back yet. And don't say anything to your stepmother. 3 days? Fine. Kue. No matter what you decide, I hope we can still do business together. These are the last 3 places. We'll try this one tomorrow. I hope everything goes smoothly. I've made up my mind. First, I don't agree to the investment. Second, the formula is my lifeblood. No one, including the Zhao family, can touch it. That is my bottom line. There's no room for negotiation. Then my stepmother. I'm afraid she won't let this go. Third, I said I don't agree to the investment. But that doesn't mean I won't work with you. What do you mean? Young Master Zhao, you helped me open the market in the city. I remember that kindness. But an investment means that you would own a part of me. I can't just hand over something I've worked so hard to build. My proposal is to continue working together, but in a different way. The Zhao family doesn't invest, but you personally, in the name of Zhao Lingfeng, will continue to be my sales partner. For every item sold through you, you get a 20% profit share. The formula and production remain mine. Sales and transport will be your responsibility, but not in the Zhao family's name. In your own. This is the agreement. In my own name? Do you know what that means? It means I'll have to break with my stepmother. If she cuts off my resources, I'll have nothing. Young Master Zhao. What exactly do you have in the Zhao family? A worthless trade route no one wants? An errand that your stepmother can take away at any time? What she gives you, she can take back whenever she likes. But what you build with me will be yours. Kue, my stepmother won't take this lying down. If she can't get a share of the workshop, she'll use other ways to take it. Are you prepared? Young Master Zhao. Do you really think? I spent these 3 days only thinking of how to refuse you. I was also thinking about something else. If the Zhao family really cuts off all channels, how can I rely on myself to get the goods into every restaurant in the city? Hello, manager of Zuaxian restaurant. Include an extra sample of honey-glazed fish jerky with the sweets. The manager of Jifu Hall is suspicious by nature. Let them try the spicy wings first before talking to the manager. The manager of Dingxiangju is a woman. Be more direct. Try our fish sauce. One drop and you'll know if it's worth it. Ah. I haven't heard of this brand. Jiwei Restaurant has been using it for 3 months. You can ask them how much their business has increased. This is good. How much is it? How can we get it? I visited 12 places. 3 of them agreed on the spot to buy directly from Haya Workshop, Zuaxian Restaurant, Dingxiangju, and Wuilai in the East City. 4 others said they'd consider it. The remaining 5 ignored me. 3 is enough. Sister Kue said even 1 would be enough. We aren't greedy. Sister Kue, I'm back. Thanks for your hard work, Aliang. I've delivered our fish sauce to various restaurants and shops. 7 in total. Even if the Zhao family cuts off Zhao Lingfeng's channels, I still have 3 clients I secured myself. They are direct customers who don't go through the Zhaos. Not many, but enough to survive. Enough to keep Haya Workshop going. Aliang, you did a great job. You worked hard, but there's something I have to make clear to you. What is it, Sister Kue? I'll remember whatever you say. The contact info and cooperation details for these 3 restaurants. Aside from you and me, don't tell anyone. Including young Master Zhao. Not even young Master Zhao? Isn't he our partner? Young Master Zhao is a partner, not family. The more a partner knows, the more passive I become at the negotiating table. It's not that I don't trust him. It's the rule of business. It's our retreat path for Haya Workshop. I understand, Sister Kue. I won't tell a soul, not a single word even to young Master Zhao. You're back. What did that fishing village girl say? She doesn't agree to the investment. The formula is her bottom line. An investment. She won't allow it. And she won't compromise. Ling Feng. Do you know why I gave you that coastal trade route? It was for you to practice, to gain experience, and to pave the way for the Zhao family's business. It wasn't for you to tie yourself to a village girl. Helping her grow big, and aiding her development. The Zhao family's resources aren't to be used as a ladder for outsiders, much less for you to squander. Mother. That coastal trade route. I don't want it anymore. What did you say? The trade route, the inns, the horses, and everything the Zhao family gave me. I'm giving it all back. From today on, I will do business in my own name. Profit or loss, I'll bear it myself. It has nothing to do with the Zhao family. Humph. You think you can do anything without the Zhao family? Without the Zhao name? Without the Zhao resources? You are nothing. You won't achieve anything. Then let me try. How far can I go as a nobody? What can I actually achieve? Keep an eye on him. Every transaction between him and that village girl, and every interaction they have, I want to know about it. Don't miss a single detail. Yes, madam. Sister Kue, a letter from young Master Zhao. It says it was sent from the prefecture. Heh, girl, I've already made things clear to my stepmother. The Zhao family's trade routes, horses, and inns, I've returned them all. From today on, I only represent myself. The bad news is, right now, aside from a horse and half a box of copper coins, I have nothing left, but I don't regret it. You don't have nothing. You have me, your partner. Liang, send this letter out. Get it to young Master Zhao as soon as possible. Got it, Sister Kue. The Zhao family's resources are cut off, but our sales channels aren't. I secured 3 restaurants in the West City myself. They don't depend on any other power. For others recognize Zhao Lingfeng personally. They won't stop cooperating because of the Zhao family. The Zhao stepmother wants to choke me, but unfortunately, her reach isn't long enough. She also underestimated me, and underestimated Haya Workshop, but our transport capacity is insufficient. Without the Zhao family's horses and ox carts, the cost of land transport will double. Plus, it's slow, and prone to accidents. By water, there's only father's 1 cargo boat. The capacity is limited. It can't handle the volume for 7 restaurants and 9 halls. In the long run, it will definitely delay deliveries. I want to form the Haya Caravan, dedicated to transport from the village to the prefecture, responsible for delivering fish sauce and dried fish. We'll do it ourselves. Control our own transport. Control our own destiny. The caravan is just us few. We don't even have guards. With so many bandits and checkpoints on the road, how can we ensure safety? I'll recruit 8 able-bodied men to handle the goods. I'll hire 2 experienced guards to drive the carts and handle security on the road. 10 people in total, with Liang as the leader. It should be enough to handle things. Guards? Where will we find experienced guards? Our village is full of fishermen. You know martial arts. Guards from the prefecture are too expensive. We can't afford them. Father, you've been at the docks for decades. You know many people. Do you know any retired soldiers or people who've worked in escorts and know martial arts? As long as they are reliable and hardworking, we'll hire them. I have 2 old fishing buddies who were soldiers when they were young. They learned martial arts in the army, but they've fallen on hard times. They've been doing odd jobs at the docks. Then let's invite them. A monthly salary of 500 wen. Never late. If they work hard, their salary can increase later. Kue, isn't that too expensive? We're just starting out. How can we afford so much? The Zhao resources are cut, but she didn't stop and wait. A caravan belonging to Haya Workshop is being built from scratch. And this time, it's not just bandits and checkpoints waiting on the road. A rejected giant is glaring from the shadows. It's a deal. 1 trip to the prefecture, 3 times the pay. On the road, listen to Old Zhou and Tai Zhu. Here is the route, with contact codes for every relay point. Contingency plans are all in there. If you encounter bandits, run first. If you can't run, Old Zhou and Taiju will take over. If even they can't handle it, save the people first, then the goods. Goods can be remade. But a life is gone forever. From today on, you are people of the Haya Caravan. You represent the reputation of Haya Workshop. Depart. Manager Sherpay. Did you just say Haya Workshop formed its own caravan? Yes, about 10 people. 3 ox carts left directly from the village. The leader is just a boy. I heard they didn't take Qingsha Ridge, but took the back pass over the mountains. She doesn't need me anymore. No. It's not that she doesn't need me. She just doesn't want to rely only on me. Left is the curve through Qingsha Ridge. Right is the hunter's path. Sister Kuekue said to go right. The right path is narrow. Can the ox carts pass? They can. I took it once before, it's safe. Brother Zhou, how many behind us? At least 3. They've been following for a while. Their pace is too steady to be casual travelers. Kid, is there an open space ahead? 15 minutes ahead, there's a clearing on the west. We'll rest there. Circle the carts. Don't be nervous, we aren't robbers. We were hired to see which road your goods take and which shop they go to. You followed us for an hour. Just for that? Who hired you? Little brother, don't ask so much. Which road we take and where we deliver is none of your concern. Please leave. Fine, until we meet again. Their gait and stance were trained. Who sent them? Humph, whoever wants to know our details. Thanks for the hard work. Was the trip smooth? A small incident. But it was nothing. She formed her own caravan, found her own customers, and solved her own transport problem. What can I even give her now? Miss Kuekue, your caravan arrived safely. The goods are intact. You don't need the Zhao family, and you don't need to rely on anyone. But if you're still willing, I want to stay on this path. Not for the sake of business, but because she no longer needs his channels, his horses, or his family name. But the reason he wants to stay is no longer just business. It's me. Why are you here? It's the middle of the night. Some things can't be explained in a letter. They must be said in person, Kuekue. About the investment, I have to tell you the truth. Go on. My stepmother told me to discuss investment, not just for profit. She wants the formula. She told me that once she gets the fish sauce formula, the Zhaos can make it themselves. Then hire workshop won't matter anymore. The 30% investment is just the first step. The second step is sending people in to learn the process. The third step is opening their own workshop and kicking you out. So you came here to tell me this? She won't stop. She's already sent people to investigate your formula. Those 3 people tracking your caravan on the road were hers. I know. You know? Those 3 people on the road. Old Joe told me they weren't ordinary spies. Their gate was trained. It wasn't bandits who could hire such people. Nor Manager Chen. Only a firm at the level of the Zhao family. Then, what do you need me to do? 3 things. First, in your personal name, continue as my sales partner. You'll maintain the relationship with those 7 restaurants. You get a 20% profit share. That's what we agreed on before. It won't change. Second, how much information can you gather about your stepmother's movements? Tell me everything you can. I'm not asking you to be a spy. You've already had a falling out with her, so you have nothing to hide. I need to know her next move in advance. Third, all future cooperation between us must be in writing. Every account, every order, every cent must be clearly written. Neither of us will cheat the other, nor owe each other anything. Good. This rule is for the sake of the Zhao stepmother. Do you agree? Dealing with my own family member. She's not your family. She's your opponent. Kuekue. Have you ever thought, if you had agreed to the investment back then, everything would be much simpler? Simple, but it wouldn't be mine. The partner is secured. The caravan is built. Sales are established in 7 restaurants. Manager Chen is in jail. The Zhao stepmother hasn't made her next move yet. But she will. I just don't know what it will be. 120 days. From a broken boat to a workshop, a caravan, and 7 customers. But it's not enough. Not nearly enough. Kuekue, something's happened. The official salt price has risen by 50%. Seafood processing can't happen without salt. A 50% price hike will send costs skyrocketing. Profits will be wiped out. This isn't a natural disaster. Someone is squeezing my lifeline. It's not a business war, nor a secret plot. It's a blow from the government. And how can a village girl contend with the government? Salt prices rose by 50%. It was 8 won per caddy. Now it's 12 won. The workshop uses 300 caddies of salt a month. That's an extra cost of 1,200 won. Right now, monthly net profit is about 5 taels of silver. With the salt hike, profits are cut in half. If fish sauce production expands and salt usage doubles, we'll be working for nothing. Salt. The lifeline of everything. Grandpa Village Head, is this salt price hike county-wide or just in our area? It seems to be just our area. People in town say salt prices in the prefecture haven't changed. Only our side has gone up. Could someone be intentionally hoarding? If it was county-wide, it would be court policy, but since it's just here, then the county magistrate is up to something. Salt is transported from the prefecture to the counties. The price is regulated by the county magistrate. He can raise it if he wants, or lower it if he wants. Why did the magistrate raise the salt price now? Manager Chen was just exposed and fined. Because of me, the magistrate was reprimanded by the prefecture for being too lenient. Also because of me. They lost face. Now they're using salt prices to get even. It's not a natural disaster. It's revenge. The salt price rose by 50%. It won't go down in the short term. We have two paths. First, cut costs, reduce salt usage, and compress output. But that means orders won't be filled, and customers will leave. That won't do. We worked too hard for this market, so there's only the second path. Expand, find salt cheaper than the counties. Or make the county magistrate afraid to hike our prices. But salt is official salt. The magistrate dictates the price. How can you stop him from raising it? Unless I can get a salt license. A salt license? Isn't that something only the government and big firms have? Yes. With a salt license, you can buy salt directly from the salt works. No more middleman markups from the county. Moreover, licenses are issued at the prefectural level. The county magistrate can't control it. How can a village girl like you get a salt license? How much did you write? About 10,000 words. Tax projections. Haya Workshop currently pays a share to the village's public account. How much tax does that equal? If every fishing village in the county did the same, the county's tax revenue would more than double. Exchange seafood taxes for discounted salt licenses. The fishermen profit and the government gets taxes. It's a win-win. This isn't a business plan you've written. It's something for officials to see. Correct. But not for the county magistrate. You're going over the magistrate's head and sending it directly to the prefecture? The magistrate raised the price to choke me. If I go to negotiate with him, it's like stretching my neck out to let him squeeze. But if you bypass him and go to the prefecture, what will he think when he finds out? Father. He's already using salt prices to mess with me. If I politely wait to be cut, will he stop? Sister Kue, this is even thicker than the last one. Because this time, the stakes are even higher. When you return, bring me a few caddies of good tea. Got it. Girl, there's trouble at sea. What is it? Fishermen say in that area to the southeast. Huge waves started rising this morning. The sky is full of black clouds. The fleet? Where is Haya number 1? Before I could block the blade of salt prices, an even bigger blade fell from the sky. A typhoon, with no warning. The fishing boats at sea, the 3 boats at the dock, the newly built workshop, everything is exposed in the path of the storm. Quick, everyone pull in the boats. Shut the doors. Move the equipment to higher ground. Auntie, forget the dried fish. Quickly, move the fish sauce jars to the pond. The pond's embankments won't flood. What about these dried fish? There are hundreds of them. There's no time. Save the fish sauce first. The sauce is the most valuable. Save as many dried fish as you can. Quick, follow me. Quick, pull together. Hiya number 1. Haisheng, don't go. Your life is more important. If the boat is gone, we can salvage it later. I don't know how long it passed. The wind gradually died down. The rain slowed and the clouds split open. A beam of sunlight pierced the clouds, shining down on the devastated Hiya village. Hiya number 1 is gone. Gather everything that's still usable. The stove's iron grate isn't broken. Dig it out and clean it. The cutting board was soaked, but once dried, it's still usable. The baskets are broken. We'll weave them again. What's the use of crying? Rebuild. Hiya number 1 is gone. It's my fault for not watching it. Father. The typhoon wasn't your fault. Boats can be rebuilt. As long as people are safe, we still have everything. Raise the foundation by 5 feet. Use crossbeams and triangular supports for the roof. Build the walls with double-layered stone. Fill the middle with crushed stone and compact it. This is more than twice the size of the original. It needed expanding anyway. The typhoon helped me tear it down and saved on demolition costs. Ha ha ha. Enough laughing, let's get to work. This time, I want to build a house the wind can't blow down. The storm destroyed the roof, the boats, and half the village. But it couldn't destroy a person drawing a new blueprint on the ruins. Rebuilding isn't about restoring it to what it was. It's about making it bigger, stronger, and more unshakable. I heard about the typhoon in the prefecture. I was afraid you'd suffered a disaster. I bought materials and rushed here overnight. And this? 200 taels of silver. All my savings. All your savings? Why? Because it's worth it. Let me do that. I've woven nets for half my life. Wood and fishing line are the same principle. Take a rest if you're tired. I'm not tired. Hiya workshop is finally rebuilt. It looks very solid. It feels safe. When the typhoon hit, you saved the fish sauce first, right? A jar of fish sauce is 5 taels. A fish stick is 3 wen. Which one do you think I'd save first? That brain of yours. Not even the heavens can outcalculate you. It's not calculation. It's priority. Father, Hiya number 1 sank. But with these 2 repaired and the new one, it's still 3 boats. What will the new one be called? It'll be called Hiya number 1. Miss, there's a letter for you. Okay, thank you. It's approved. The salt license was approved. Kue kue. Kue kue, it's a real official seal. With the license, we get salt directly from the works. 40% cheaper. The license is only for a 1-year trial. If we don't show results, it'll be gone next year, so don't just celebrate. We start work tomorrow. The license was approved over the magistrate's head. He raised salt prices to choke me. And I bypassed him to get the license. What will he think when he knows? His reputation is shot. Lord Magistrate. What card will you play next? It was 12 won per caddy. Now it's less than 7 won. This alone saves over 1,000 won a month. Sister Kue is truly amazing. The magistrate raised the price and she just went around him through the prefecture. Ha ha ha. Shin Kue, by order of the Lord Magistrate. Your workshop is suspected of operating without a license. It is hereby shut down, pending inspection. This rule, it's never been enforced before. The town's tofu shop, the blacksmith shop, which of them has a license? Before was before. Now the Lord Magistrate wants to clean up business regulations, starting with you. Starting with me? Miss, we're just following orders. This house supports over 30 families in the village. How much surplus did Haya workshop process? How many fees did it pay? Why didn't the county office mention no license when taking the money, and now you come to shut it down? Ha ha ha. Officer, you say I'm operating without a license. Take a look at this. Sir, this is a permit from the prefecture. The prefecture says I can operate. The magistrate says I cannot. We'll have to go back and verify this with the magistrate. Of course, please verify it. But let me remind you, the number of this permit is archived in the prefecture's tax records. It's very easy to verify. I blocked him this time. But the magistrate won't stop there. If the shutdown fails, he still has other cards to play. When did you get a prefectural permit? When I wrote that tax plan, I included the request. When the salt license was approved, this permit was issued along with it. When you were writing that plan, you had already anticipated that the magistrate would bring up operating without a license. It wasn't anticipation, it was common sense. If you have a flaw that can be picked on, you must fix it first. Kue. Who on earth are you? Someone forced out by this era. A mere fishing village girl. First, she got the prefecture to reprimand me for a light sentence. Then she bypassed me to get the salt license directly. And now she has the prefecture's permit. She's telling me that she can reach the prefecture. Interesting. A girl from a fishing village, with products in hand, market access, and connections in the prefecture. I used high prices to choke her. She went around it. I used the license to shut her down. She had it on file. The shutdown failed, but the magistrate's expression doesn't look like that of a loser. The look in his eyes is called recalculating. Kue, why are you still dazed? Orders for fish balls have surged again. 2 more restaurants in the prefecture have joined. That's 9 in total now. Shanggu, don't you think it's been too quiet lately? Isn't quiet good? It's better than people coming to cause trouble. After the big fuss of the last shutdown, the magistrate was rebuffed to his face by me. Did he just accept it? Did he just let it go? Something's wrong. A man like the magistrate won't admit defeat. He'll just change his tactics. The quieter he is, the more uneasy I feel. Miss Kue. 2 things. First, the good news. Your fish sauce has become a hot item in the prefecture. After the prefect's family banquet, the families of several officials have started specifically asking for the Haya brand fish sauce. Your name is already known in the prefecture. Second, I heard some news. Your magistrate recently sent a secret letter to the prefecture, likely using personal connections. Be careful over there. The magistrate isn't confronting me head-on anymore. He's moved to the shadows. He's sending secret letters to the prefect's people. Is he lodging a complaint against me? Or setting another trap? The magistrate has been bypassed twice by me. He lost face. But he didn't lose his power. His power base is in the county. He is the local authority here. If I guess correctly, he will do something much smarter next. He will come to show goodwill. Once this letter is sent up, the magistrate will have to cooperate sincerely. Because the prefecture is watching, everything he does will be known. Using the prefecture to keep the magistrate in check. A fishing village girl. Shrewder than all the merchants I've ever seen. Time to go to the prefect's office. This Shin Kuekue of Haya Workshop. Is she the one who wrote the fishery proposal last time? Yes, and she's also the source of the fish sauce. That a village girl could write such a thing. This girl is indeed extraordinary. She's basically saying the magistrate is unreliable. What do you think, my lord? Don't approve it yet. Let the magistrate do it himself. If he fails, then I'll step in. Achieve results. The weight of those words. He will understand. The prefect said, I don't care what method you use, but the result must be good. Get ready. Tomorrow, I will personally visit Haya village. The magistrate is coming personally? He's not coming to cause trouble. He's coming to inspect. Sigh, it still has to be me. Kuekue. What is it? The magistrate is here. What? The Lord Magistrate has come in person. He's stepping out of his sedan at the village entrance. He said he wants to inspect Haya Workshop. Last time he sent bailiffs. This time he comes himself, carrying the prefect's hints and his own calculations. The head-on confrontation between a magistrate and a village girl is finally coming. This way, my lord. Miss Shen, I have heard much of you. That your lordship would come in person brings great honor to my humble workshop. If you don't mind, please come in for a cup of tea. Good tea. It's from the prefecture. I brought it back while I was on the road. If you like it, take some with you when you leave. Miss Shen, I came because I heard your Haya workshop has been very effective in processing seafood. Your fish balls, fish liver, and fish sauce are famous even in the prefecture. I wanted to see for myself, and also hear your thoughts. Your branding method is quite interesting. You flatter me, my lord. It's just to help customers recognize the goods. When they see this mark, they know it's ours. Miss Shen, my previous handling of Haya Workshop's affairs was perhaps not proper enough, but I was also trying to maintain order in the county. Now that I see what you've done, it is indeed beneficial to the fishermen and the county. The prefecture has also recognized it. So, take a look at this plan. What are your thoughts? My lord, the direction of this plan is correct, but there are some operational issues. I'm all ears. The plan says, each coastal village should set up its own workshop. But asking other fishermen to set them up themselves is just an empty promise. If you truly wish to implement this, I suggest a 3-step approach. Step 1. Haya Workshop will provide technical training. Step 2. All villages will adopt Haya's quality standards. Step 3. Haya Workshop will manage all sales. In exchange, the output from each village's workshop will be unified under Haya Workshop for distribution. Haya Workshop will charge a 10% distribution fee. You have a point, but I must ask, what benefit does this bring to the county's tax revenue? My lord, there are currently 32 fishing villages along the coast. Even if only half of them start seafood processing, the county's seafood tax could increase by at least 300 taels of silver a year. Furthermore, this tax revenue would be a new source created during your term of office. If done well, the prefecture will. Miss Shen, let us cooperate well on this. Old village head, your village has produced a fine girl. Haya Workshop has the full support of the county office. If you need anything in the future, come straight to me. The magistrate called her a fine girl and promised full support? I've been fishing my whole life. And the magistrate never even looked at us. But this girl, I tell you. I was wondering why you had Eliang by that tea. You knew the magistrate would come. I didn't know when. But I knew he definitely would. Why? Because I blocked all his other paths. His only choice was to cooperate with me. But I had to make him feel like it was his idea. So I prepared the good tea. To give him a way out. Kue, how on earth does your brain work? It's practice. Silent reflections. Records, restaurant owners, business rivals. Magistrate Sun Wenyuan. Attempted shutdown failed. Later turned into cooperation. Usable for now, but not fully trustworthy. Keep a distance. Young Master Zhao, there is something you should note lately. The Wantong trading house in the city has been inquiring about the seafood business. Their people came to Jiwei Tower for a meal last week. They asked many questions about the fish sauce, including the origin, recipe, and supply volume, as well as your relationship with Haya Workshop. I heard the chief manager of Wantong said one thing. The seafood business shouldn't be monopolized by a village girl. Wantong trading house. The magistrate yielded, but a bigger predator has smelled blood. Wantong is one of the largest trading houses in the city. Their appetite won't be satisfied by just a jar of fish sauce. In Haya village, salt is only 7 wen. While we're still buying it at the county office for 12 wen, I heard they got a special permit to get salt directly from the salt works through Haya Workshop. Second aunt, move these 10 bags of salt into storage carefully. 5 bags are to be sold. Not for sale. We're distributing them. Distributing? To whom? To the 3 neighboring coastal villages, Liuxi Village, Shitang Village, and Hoan Village. Distribute them widely. The condition is that their fish supply must prioritize Haya Workshop. Our business is getting bigger and bigger. The supply from Haya Village alone is no longer enough. But if you just go and try to buy fish from other villages, why should they sell it to you? Use the salt. Salt they can't get for 12 wen. I'll give it to them for 7 wen. They save money, and I get a stable source of raw materials. You're swapping salt for fish. Not swapping. Binding. Village heads, this salt was obtained from the salt works by Haya Workshop using a special permit. The market price is 12 wen per caddy. I will distribute it to you at 7 wen. Miss Kue, there's no such thing as a free lunch. What's your angle? Just one thing. Your village's fish must be prioritized for me. I'll pay the full market price, not a wen less. Just that? You save on salt, I get a steady fish supply. We each get what we need. Fine, my Hoan village is in. We're in too. What's there to hesitate about? Alright, sign here. Haya Workshop salt is half the price. And we can sell our fish for a good price too. That Kue from Haya village isn't just making her own fortune, she's bringing us along too. From now on, all our village's best fish goes to Haya first. Understood. My lord, that Shin Kue of Haya Workshop has distributed the discounted salt to 3 neighboring villages. The condition is that their fish supply prioritizes her. Distributed it to neighbors? And all 3 villages agreed? They all agreed. Liuxi, Shitang, and Hoan. Supposedly they signed right on the spot. Interesting, she's not just doing business, she's weaving a net. The permit was approved by the prefecture. She's using it to win over the neighboring villages. It's perfectly legal. Those 3 villages are now tied to her. It means half the coastal villages are in her. Lord Magistrate, her net is getting bigger and bigger. Could she? Don't worry. The bigger she gets, the more taxes she pays. The more taxes she pays, the better my achievement reports look. Haya Workshop drives the development of 4 coastal villages. The model is beginning to show results. Today in town, someone was asking me about Haya Workshop. He said he's a merchant from the city. From the city? That's even further than the prefecture. He said, Haya Workshop's fish sauce is already famous in the prefecture. Many big restaurants are using it. We must ensure the fish are cleaned properly. Miss Shen. I have heard much of your name. Wantong Trading House is here. She used salt to win over 3 villages, and fish sauce to conquer 9 restaurants. But standing before her now isn't a village head, a restaurant manager, or a magistrate. It's the largest merchant house in the city. He hasn't come for a simple cooperation. Miss Shen. Wantong has operated in the city for 30 years. Tea, silk, medicine, grain, we've done it all. But we've never touched the seafood business. In the past 6 months, in the city's restaurants, a thing called fish sauce suddenly appeared. I had my people look into it. And everything pointed to one place, a small village called Haya Village. And a girl named Shin Kue. So I have come. Not to buy a jar of sauce from you, but to talk about a big business venture. Manager Sun, it's not easy for you to come here in person. I'd like to ask, how did you hear about Haya Workshop? Was it from a restaurant manager, or another channel? The manager of Jiwei Tower is an old friend of mine. Your fish sauce, he praises it to everyone he meets. But what made me decide to come personally wasn't the sauce. What was it then? It was your fishery prospectus. While I was a guest at the prefect's house, I happened to see it. Miss Shin. Wantong wants to collaborate with you to promote seafood products across the entire prefecture. Not just fish sauce, but fish balls, fish liver, and any new varieties you might develop in the future. We provide the channels, warehousing, and logistics. You provide the product and technology. Profits will be split 50-50. 50-50 looks fair, but Wantong has the channels, warehousing, and logistics, and the connections. I only have product and technology. Once they control the sales end, I'll become a mere supplier. They can raise prices whenever they want, or cut volumes at will. My lifeline would be in someone else's hands. Manager Sun, I appreciate your sincerity. But for something this big, I need time to consider. Of course, there's no rush. Miss Shen, I'll give you a piece of advice. A good business opportunity doesn't wait. Wantong only looks for a partner once. Miss Kue, Wantong's people have gone to Haya Village. I just got the news. Please be very careful. I've seen Wantong's methods before. They haven't come to cooperate. They've come to devour you. The last small merchant house that partnered with Wantong had its recipes stolen within 6 months, its customers taken, and was finally forced to close down. They are very ruthless predators. Zhao Linfeng is thinking exactly what I am. Wantong is not a partner. It is a devourer. But the problem is, if I don't cooperate, will they become enemies? Sister Kue, about Wantong's background, I asked a few peddlers who go to the city. They say Wantong has 30 shops in the city. And very deep ties with the government. The chief manager, Sun Banian, started as a salt merchant. He's very close with the salt office. Started as a salt merchant and has ties with the salt office, and I happen to have that special salt permit in my hands. Kue, I found out something in the prefecture about Wantong's movements over the last 6 months. Word is, Wantong's silk business lost a fortune this year. Their trade route to the north was cut off, leaving them with a backlog of stock. Sun Banian is desperate to open up new profit sources. Seafood is the new direction he's targeted. I'm not afraid of Wantong. Cooperation can be discussed, but not on his terms. More importantly, I cannot let him feel that I can't survive without him. What do you plan to do? Ignore him. He said good business doesn't wait. Well, I'll make him wait, until he comes to find me a second time. He said he only comes once. If my product is truly good, he'll come a second time. If he doesn't, it means he doesn't need me that much. In that case, there's no need for me to rush. You have more guts than any merchant I've ever seen. It's not about guts. It's that I know exactly how much my things are worth. Chief Manager, Haya Workshop still hasn't replied. But as per your instructions, our person has already been planted inside. If she doesn't want to cooperate, then we'll find out her secrets first. Recipes, processes, get the core workers figured out. If we can't reach a deal, then there's no need for one. Which village is the newcomer from? He was recommended by Auntie Huang from Howan Village. Good. Learn slowly, no rush. Recommended by Auntie Huang from Howan Village? I checked the list of new workers with Auntie Huang the day before yesterday. This person wasn't on it. Wantong didn't wait. They've already reached into the workshop. Suehua, a new person came today. Says he's from Howan Village. Did you verify him? 2 newcomers came from Howan today. One is Ahua. The other is third Mother Lu. Both were on Auntie Huang's list. And the other one, the man who's filleting the fish? A man? There are no male workers on the list. Don't make a scene. Work as normal tomorrow, but keep an eye on him. See what he's looking at, what he asks, and who he talks to. Auntie, when you mix the pickling ingredients today, purposely let him see, but don't use the real recipe. Change the salt ratio, and double the amount of peppercorns. You're going to feed him a fake one? If he's here to steal the recipe, let him steal a fake one. The resulting product will be both salty and numbing. When Wantong makes it that way, they'll be ruining their own reputation. You're really devious. It's not being devious, it's damage control. Here, take this over there. Do you know how much salt goes into these fish balls? I didn't see the masters weighing it. It seems they go by feel. I don't know. Sister Kuekue said. We're not to ask about the recipe. Second aunt, let me help you with that. Sister Kuekue, that man spoke with Aisho and Chunhua in private today. I eavesdropped. He offered triple the wages for them to jump ship and work elsewhere. Where exactly? He didn't give a name. Only said a large trading house in the city is opening a seafood workshop and the pay is 3 times better than here. What did Aisho and Chunhua say? Aisho ignored him. But Chunhua hesitated. 5 people left. Old Aunt Zhou left too. They left overnight. They ran off without even taking their wages. And the man from Hoan? He's gone too. 5 people are gone, meaning 5 pairs of hands are missing. Old Aunt Zhou was the most skilled at making fish balls, but the core of the fish ball isn't in the hands, it's in the recipe. She knows how to knead and roll them, but the amount of salt, the ratio of flour, and the number of kneads, she only knows her own step, the complete recipe from start to finish. Only 2 people know it. From today on, the rules change. Only second aunt and I will know the core recipe. Everyone else will only know their own specific step. No one will be able to piece together the full process. And one more thing, if those who left want to return, let them. I won't hold a grudge. But if anyone tells outsiders anything they saw inside this workshop, I will find out. Kuekue, I was wrong. That man said he'd take me to the city for triple pay. But when I got there, I realized they only wanted to ask me for the recipe. Once they finished asking, they kicked me out. They didn't even pay me for those 3 days. I'm so sorry. It's good that you're back, but the rules change starting today. What you knew before. You will only know your specific step from now on. Can you accept that? Yes. Go wash your face and then get to work. Poaching people and stealing recipes, that was the first wave. Once Wantong realizes the recipe is fake, there will be a second wave. Sun Bonian, you moved faster than I expected. But you got one thing wrong. You thought I was someone whose value could be stolen away. Some people left. Some were poached. And some hesitated. But you all stayed. I want to know why. Because you let us know. That women can also earn their own money. Triple the wages is a lot. But they didn't want my skill. They wanted your recipe. I couldn't feel right taking money to help steal. Didn't you just lose 5 people? And several days worth of production? Why are you giving out bonuses now? Those who left took triple pay to steal a recipe, only to be kicked out without a penny in the end. The people who stayed might earn less, but every cent is clean. I can't let honest people suffer. Starting today, a new rule is added. Those who stay at Haya Workshop for 6 consecutive months will receive a loyalty bonus at the end of the year. The longer you work, the more you get. I just got back. Do I get it too? You came back after 3 days. That shows you know where your heart is. Consider these 50 coins your tuition fee. Don't pay it again next time. Of the 5 who left, 3 were doing flesh extraction and basic processing. Those jobs can be picked up quickly. Pick the 3 fastest from our current workers. Each will cover half an extra position. Add 30 extra coins to their base pay. What about the remaining 2 vacancies? Don't fill them yet. We'll manage with 13 people for now. Once this storm passes, we'll pick from the new people we've vetted. From now on, we won't hire just anyone who shows up. If the skill is good and the character passes, they stay. The rest can go. No one will be able to sneak in this time. Manager, we got the recipe. We poached 5 people, but those 5 only know basic procedures. We can't piece together the full recipe. And the batch of fish sauce we made, following that recipe, is fake. She fed us a fake recipe on purpose? Interesting. A mere fishing village girl set a trap right under my nose, and I actually stepped right into it. It seems the gentle approach won't work anymore. What is this? An imitation of Haya Workshop's product. What kind of garbage is this? Manager. Those two taverns next door have switched to Xianwei Workshop. They say it's 40% cheaper. What's wrong? What happened? Wandong House has copied our products. Their price is 40% lower than ours. 70% of the Zhou residence's customers have left. Kue. What do we do? Their price is so low. Should we lower our prices to fight them? No, absolutely not. But the customers are all leaving. Auntie, think about what their fish sauce tastes like. The stuff they make is both fishy and bitter. Right now, cheap restaurants will buy it to save money. But will the customers ever come back after one bite? In the first month, they'll steal customers with low prices. In the second month, customers will complain about the taste. In the third month, everyone will remember what truly high-quality goods are. 3 months. Give me 3 months. Young Master Zhao, don't panic. Don't lower the price. Wandong House is fighting a price war. I am fighting a quality war. Their imitation won't last 3 months. I need you to do one thing. Book a floor in the largest restaurant in the Zhou prefecture. Host a tasting session. Sun Bonian, you use money to crush the market, and I'll use people's taste buds to crush your brand. We'll see who lasts until the end. Step up. Don't miss out. A jar of Xianwei Workshop's fish sauce. Only half the price of Haya Workshops. Tastes just as good. Come take a look. What's with the taste of this fish? It's so fishy. It didn't taste like this last time. We changed the seasoning. Take this trash back and give me a refund. A tasting session? I should go and see the excitement too. Manager, I want to hold a seafood tasting session at Jiwei Tower. Invite every catering manager in the city. I'll cover the costs. What do you mean by tasting session? Put Haya Workshop's fish sauce and Xianwei Workshop's fish sauce together. Don't label the names. Let everyone blind taste and score them. How about that? Let the flavor speak for itself. Brilliant. This idea is fantastic. I'll send out the invitations. We'll invite every single restaurant manager in the city. This isn't just a delivery. It's a battle. Not a single fish ball can be crushed. Not a single jar of fish sauce can be spilled. Don't worry. Managers, we're not talking business today. We're only talking about taste. Which of these 2 bowls of fish sauce is better? You decide. Let the tasting begin. This one, B, is so fresh. It's not even on the same level as a. Bola is fishy and bitter. What is that junk? I've been eating for a lifetime. B, this fish sauce is the best seasoning I've ever tasted. Period. I wouldn't even take it if it were free. A is from Xianwei Workshop. B is from Haya Workshop. There's no hard sell at today's session. Go back and think it over. If you change your mind, Haya Workshop's doors are always open. Within 24 hours of the session, 11 restaurants have already placed orders with Haya Workshop. Good. Miss Kue. The tasting session was a huge success, but Sun Bonian of Wandong House will just sit by. I heard he got the news on the day of the session. Supposedly, his reaction was silence. The silence of a veteran merchant after being slapped in the face is more terrifying than rage. He can't beat us on quality. He can't beat me on price. Then, he'll change his tactics. What's a good product afraid of? It's afraid of not reaching the customer. He won't let our goods get out. How satisfying. Let that Wandong House go eat their own fish sauce. Haha, things are going so smoothly. Since the session, Wandong House hasn't made a move. They haven't even closed Xianwei Workshop. What are they waiting for? This batch of goods is very important. 14 restaurants are waiting. Take the old route. Crossing Zuwei Ridge. Take the official road. Don't worry. What's wrong? The cart flipped, but there are no skid marks on the road. Those 2 men are sitting there, looking perfectly clean. It doesn't look like they crawled out from under a cart. It's a decoy. Careful, it's an ambush. Leave the goods behind, and you can leave alive. Who are you people? Attack. Don't let them take the fish sauce. The goods. How are the goods? 2 tubs of fish balls were overturned. They're scattered all over the ground. Most can be salvaged, but 1 jar of fish sauce broke. Let's go. Keep moving. We'll talk once we reach the city. What happened? We ran into some trouble on the road, but most of the goods arrived. Where were you attacked? Halfway to the prefecture city. We were ambushed by over a dozen masked men, professional thugs, people from an escort agency. Whoever hired them is no small player. Go back and tell Kue. This wasn't mountain bandits. Someone paid a high price, specifically to target the higher merchant team. The tasting session slapped Wandong House's face. They can't beat me in quality, so they're blocking my road. They won't let my goods reach the city. They studied my route. They ruined 30% of the goods this time. What about next time? If they set up ambushes in more locations, the merchant team won't be able to get through at all. Wandong House has money. They can hire countless thugs to block the road. I don't have the money to fight him man for man, but he used government connections to raise salt prices, spies to steal the recipe, price wars to steal customers, and thugs to block the road. Every move involves throwing money. But he forgot one thing. I also have a card in my hand. A card that no amount of money can buy. Although the tasting session won back customers, the merchant team was intercepted, losing 30% between goods and extra expenses, repairs, and danger pay. This month's profit is almost zero. Wait. He hired people from an escort agency. Escort agencies need government licenses. Hiring an agency to hijack a merchant team is not commercial competition. It's a crime. Wandong House hijacked our trade route using people from an escort agency. Escort agencies keep records of their jobs, who hired them, when, and where. It's all in the ledger. Once we find the order placed by Wandong House, this is no longer a trade war. It's highway robbery. Let's go report it to the authorities, not to the county magistrate. Go to the city, but not just to report it. I need to write something else. A proposal for the safety of coastal trade routes, unify seafood taxes, eliminate redundant checkpoints, and establish distribution markets. And I'll include the hijacking incident as a case study of trade route insecurity. You're using the proposal to slip their misdeeds in? Suing is asking for a favor. Providing a strategy is helping them out. Changing the way you say the same thing yields a completely different result. You wrote the Wandong hijacking into the proposal, but you didn't mention Wandong's name directly. Naming them is filing a complaint. Not naming them lets the prefect investigate himself. Having him find out who it was carries more weight than me saying it. Every time, you make me feel that all the business tactics I learned before are just child's play. It's not child's play. It's just that your previous opponents were too weak. I'll deliver it personally this time. Will your delivery even matter? You've already broken ties with the Zhao family, so you can't reach the prefect. The manager of Jiwei Tower wrote this. He's willing to help me pass the proposal to the prefect in the name of a Chamber of Commerce recommendation. Fine, you go. Young Master Zhao. Thank you for this. It's not just about the proposal. The day the merchant team was hijacked, you rushed over and broke ties with your family. You lost all your resources, but you still came. I'll remember that. Let's go. Check it. Which escort agency in the city took an order for the coastal direction recently? Yes. Sir, we found it. Shunfeng Escort Agency took a protection order last month. The client was Wandong Trading House. The order was listed as Coastal Trade Route Security Inspection. What they actually did was intercept someone's goods. It's Miss Kue. The proposal has been submitted. The prefect approved it and ordered a strict investigation. Shunfeng Escort Agency has been suspended for rectification. Wantong's manager has been summoned to the prefecture for questioning by the authorities. Rumors are spreading through the city that a major firm hired men to attack a coastal merchant team. Sun Bonian's life won't be easy now. He's operated in this city for 30 years. His network is 100 times deeper than mine. This is just a minor wound. It won't break his bones. Kue. Yes, from the first day you gave me a fishball, I knew you weren't an ordinary person. Later, when you talked contracts with me, refused shares, built your own merchant team, and submitted a proposal directly to the prefect. I've been wondering one thing. Where exactly did you come from? I'm indeed not from around here. I came from a very, very far place. Farther than you can imagine. No matter where you came from, you're here now. With me. She came from the future. She walked out from hardship. Two people the world looked down upon are now standing together on the seawall. Greater storms lie ahead. But at least at this moment, they're side by side. One item today. The Coastal Fish Merchant Tax Reform Proposal. 3 core points: unify seafood tax standards, eliminate redundant checkpoints, and establish seafood distribution markets. Annual tax revenue is projected to increase by 500 taels. Is there a basis for this 500 taels? There are detailed calculations on page 3, extrapolated from the actual operations of Haya Workshop. Who wrote this? A fishing village girl. Named Shin Kue, the one who makes the fish sauce. This level of work. Forget a village girl. Even the scholars in our city couldn't write this. Did the prefect approve the proposal? It's been signed. Ready for a trial run. Eliminating redundant checkpoints. Isn't that messing with our piece of the pie? Those checkpoints along the route collect a lot of toll money every year. That village girl is using the prefecture to pressure us again. I tried to steal the recipe and got outplayed. I fought a price war and got humiliated at the tasting session. I blocked the route and got reported to the prefect. 3 moves, 3 losses. Well, you only know someone's bottom line after trying. From today on, no more fighting. Xianwei Workshop is closed, and we've accepted the escort agency's responsibility. Stop all actions against Haya Workshop. Manager, don't fight someone you can't beat. Either cooperate or wait for them to make a mistake. She's in the spotlight right now. Step back and wait. Miss Kue, 3 pieces of news. First, Xianwei Workshop is closed. Wantong House has stopped all actions. Second, your tax reform proposal was read at the prefecture's administrative meeting. The prefect has approved its trial run. Third, the prefect wants to see you. The prefect wants to see me? Is this a good thing or trouble? The prefect is such a high-ranking official. What if you say something wrong? Going shows he's noticed what you've done. Not going would be even worse. What's there to fear? He's eating our fish sauce. What can he possibly do to you? I'm not afraid of meeting the prefect. I'm afraid things will become more complicated afterward, but I still have to go. Once some opportunities are missed, they're gone forever. Dad, I'm going. Be careful on the road. I'm meeting the prefect. Not going to a battlefield. It's about the same. Go on. May the heavens protect you. I hope nothing goes wrong. What do you plan to say when you see the prefect? The truth. I'll answer whatever he asks. No exaggerating, no playing the victim, and no flattery. You're not nervous? I presented proposals to clients 1,000 times in my past life. What? Nothing. I mean, I practiced. The last time I came here, it was with Dad and Aliong. This time, it's just me. Are you ready? From a broken boat to the city gates of Zhou Prefecture. It took her less than a year. But what awaits behind those gates is not the end. It's a battle she's never fought before. Face to face, with the most powerful man of this era. She'll sit down and talk.